Get ready for some massive news. We start with a major shakeup brewing around the Phoenix Suns. We are diving deep into why trading Khaman Maluach or Rasheer Fleming is a complete disaster for the Suns' future. This decision could set the tone for the team's next several seasons, and we break down exactly what this move means for their long-term goals.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at a massive potential piece for the Suns. Could Zion Williamson be the missing piece the Phoenix Suns desperately need to elevate their game? We are reacting to the latest Bleacher Report rumors and discussing how Zion's elite rim pressure and offensive gravity could create the perfect dynamic with Devin Booker. Now, let's talk about the financial tightrope the Suns are walking this offseason. Will the Phoenix Suns complete the hard work of dumping Bradley Beal this summer? We're dissecting the massive tax implications, the dead money situation, and how every move they make, from signing Colin Gillespie to the situation with Mark Williams, is a calculated risk to avoid crippling tax payments. And finally, we shift gears entirely and look at a completely different kind of strategy. Kurtenbach argues that for the Golden State Warriors, nostalgia isn't a trap, it's the only sane exit strategy. We explore why the Warriors should stop chasing a distant future and start embracing the glorious past, and what that means for Steve Kerr and the team's next chapter. Stay with us for the full breakdown. A recent analysis has raised serious concerns regarding potential trade scenarios involving Khaman Maluach or Rasheer Fleming for the Phoenix Suns' future. The commentary, featured on 13-channel YouTube, suggests that either trade option would prove to be a disaster for the team's long-term prospects. This discussion is part of a series of content on the channel, indicating an ongoing focus on NBA team dynamics and player movements. Viewers interested in detailed breakdowns of team strategy and player valuation can find this analysis on the platform. The question of Zion Williamson's potential move to the Phoenix Suns has reignited speculation among basketball analysts, fueled by recent trade rumors circulating in the sports community. Reports suggest that Williamson could be a significant piece in the Suns' puzzle, offering a dynamic combination of elite rim pressure and offensive gravity that could dramatically enhance the team's offensive capabilities. Analysts are exploring the hypothetical scenario of pairing Williamson with established star Devin Booker. The core of the discussion centers on how Williamson's physical presence and ability to dominate the paint could complement Booker's playmaking and scoring prowess, potentially creating a formidable duo on the court. This potential pairing is being examined as a crucial missing component for the Suns as they navigate their season and pursue championship aspirations. The trade rumor, reportedly originating from Bleacher Report, has shifted the focus onto Williamson as a viable target for the franchise. The potential impact of such a move, injecting a different kind of interior dominance and matchup nightmare into the Suns' lineup, is driving the current buzz. As the NBA season progresses, the possibility of this high-profile trade becoming a reality remains a topic of intense discussion among fans and insiders. The Phoenix Suns face a pivotal offseason defined by navigating complex salary cap constraints and the looming threat of tax penalties, a situation heavily influenced by the departure of Bradley Beal. With the team entering its second year of carrying significant dead money related to Beal's contract, the organization must execute strategic moves to avoid substantial tax payments next season, where the projected tax line is around $201 million. The financial landscape is tight, including existing dead cap from players like Nasir Little and E.J. Liddell. The team's current salary commitments place them perilously close to the tax threshold. If the Suns retain key free agents such as Colin Gillespie, Jordan Goodwin, and Mark Williams, the team is projected to be a tax-paying entity. The decision surrounding Mark Williams, a restricted free agent, is central to the strategy. While signing him on the qualifying offer of $9.6 million is an option, analysts suggest a sign-and-trade is the preferred route. This maneuver could be executed by trading Williams in exchange for assets, potentially involving late first-round picks, if the team can find a suitable trade partner, perhaps leveraging interest from other centers like Jalen Duren or Walker Kessler. However, the likelihood of securing an offer sheet for Williams remains low, suggesting the team might opt to let him become an unrestricted free agent. Other roster adjustments are also under scrutiny, including potential trades involving Grayson Allen or Royce O'Neal, aiming to acquire assets for players with existing salary commitments. The front office is weighing the risk of spending through the tax to retain core talent against the financial implications of adhering to cap restrictions, particularly the proximity to the first and second aprons. Ultimately, the direction of the Suns' offseason hinges on the front office's willingness to engage in significant roster restructuring and make difficult financial decisions to secure a competitive future, balancing player acquisition with the imperative to remain out of the tax structure. In a climate demanding relentless forward-looking strategy, the Golden State Warriors are urged to pivot from chasing an unattainable future to embracing nostalgia as their most viable exit strategy. The analysis suggests that instead of pursuing a speculative rebuild, the team should focus on playing to their strengths and honoring their legacy. The article argues that the failed two timelines plan serves as a cautionary tale against overhyped, Silicon Valley-style initiatives, suggesting that attempting to build a future without a solid foundation is futile. The core argument posits that the Warriors' success is intrinsically linked to Steve Kerr's coaching, implying that continuing to pursue external fixes is unnecessary. The report stresses the power inherent in the old guard, in a league obsessed with novelty. Instead of aiming for an improbable second championship, the focus should shift to achieving tangible, achievable goals, such as winning playoff series, by leveraging players Kerr knows how to maximize. Specific roster considerations mentioned include potentially bringing back Klay Thompson, despite recent physical setbacks, and exploring a swing for Kevin Durant as a move to generate media interest. The piece acknowledges that pursuing these options may not yield a championship, but serves to make the team interesting for the near term. The long-term outlook is framed optimistically in a counterintuitive way. By leaning into the present and past now, the team can ensure a clean slate when a full reset is necessary later. The piece concludes by emphasizing that the foundational players, Kerr, Curry, Draymond, and Klay, have earned the right to see the institution evolve naturally, rather than being dismantled through short-sighted trades. The ultimate message is that moving forward effectively sometimes requires stopping the flight from who the team was.